I have a question.
Okay. And then
You go.
no, you go.
Okay, it's about all this. You guys are cool with this, right? I mean, it's not something that should be.
Oh, no,
So
no,
me,
no,
I have
no,
a
no.
question.
Oh, me, I'm cool.
Why Rachel and Leah can't understand that I can be close to
No,
other
let
people.
let
me
let them
explain.
finish.
No, it's really about what they said. And then, because I don't understand why.
So you
at
feel like it's the
outbreak-
same situation?
I feel like it's the same situation.
No, I don't think it's the same situation
Why?
because he has also shared stuff with me.
Yes, it's not that I don't share stuff with them. I just want other stuff. Do you understand?
They want.
want other stuff.
Then what?
Honestly,
Rachel, I've not called you to ask you for something I've not asked anybody else.
What?
Is that what you're saying? I've not called you to ask me.
no,
anything
that one
before.
is different. Man.
So
You see, we
then-
are asking for other stuff. As in, what we are talking about, like I said, relationship things. No, we are not asking for all those things. We just want to create a space where we are all comfortable with each other.
And fun fact, we don't even say that
Fun
much.
fact?
Do you understand?
all.
Like Endurance and I will probably not even know who she's even talking about, but she can say randomly that, oh, da 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 da. Rachel can. I also don't know who Rachel is talking about. Do you understand? But she say, oh, da 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 da. It's a conversation. Everybody is talking. Do you understand? That's where she is coming from.
Yeah.
You don't
Maybe-
necessarily. I don't necessarily have to know all your business.
No,
We're not
it's not
asking
about
for
my
I
my
don't
business.
want to know.
It's not about all my business. You should also understand that everyone is different. There's one person I rant to a lot in the
Who's that?
academy. I don't want to mention it. There's one person that I rant to so much. Maybe I wouldn't want to rant to everyone together because you might not understand me and you might judge me for that. So I'll only rant to a few people. One. I dey rant to some people, not collectively. And then sometimes when we have the collective
We don't
discussions,
collective.
I'm not Rachel, I didn't say that. When we have the collective discussions, I sometimes say, I can't relate. Don't I say that? And then I step out. Sometimes I be like, Lisa left the chat. And I actually do leave the chat. So it's not like I intentionally, like, just get up and say, because maybe Rachel doesn't give the benefit of the doubt to me, because maybe she doesn't want to understand that maybe I've not had that experience, or maybe having that experience.
No, they get to the point.
Rachel,
They get to chilling
your
point.
reaction is giving me the vibe that you feel like she pretends sometimes. What do you mean by
Yeah, because what you just
Yeah,
said.
She see something she knows
because I also think that you need to give Lisa the benefit of the doubt. No doubt. Because if you're having a conversation and she doesn't want to talk about it, then okay, cool.
Yeah.
But then you also give her the same energy. I don't know what you're trying to say.
I'm fine when she doesn't.
Because if he's saying that she doesn't want to talk
understand?
about, she doesn't want to talk about certain
Nobody
things,
is not
then
fine.
you
They're not
shouldn't
saying
try
I
and
say that I don't want to talk about them, but
Yeah,
they feel
or-
like
and that's
I'm
not
coming
what
from
I'm
a place
saying.
where I'm being
Maybe-
weak.
maybe-
That's what-
No, don't get me
You said that
wrong.
you said that on the podcast, though.
I didn't say you're
You said that on the
place.
podcast,
No,
though.
listen, Lisa,
You said that on the podcast.
Lisa, I
She
said
said what?
This is what
Yeah,
I
I didn't
said.
hear.
This is what I said. We talk about certain things, and I made mention of relationship, da da da. We know what you are doing. We can see.
what do you mean that you know what
Stop. I can
Obviously,
listen.
no. Bubbles.
No,
Bubbles,
Bubbles.
they
They are
are
friends.
girls. They are girls.
Yeah, they can't say it on
Do
camera.
you understand?
No, something way.
We do.
No, you know,
fine.
actually say Pablo they talk say da 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 da. Do you understand? It is in our faces.
Let me
Do
finish.
you understand? If
what we
it
see,
we can't say on camera. Do you understand? That's how we respect you. We can't say on
Then
camera.
it makes us look as if
The
we
bad
are there.
ones.
Do you understand?
what
Now
if-
we understand that you don't want to share. Cool. We cut it. But then don't make it look like
Oh, yeah.
no. We don't.
Make it look like I can't
Then I
control what
can't
you
trust
see.
you.
I can't
I can't
control
trust
what
you
you
with
see.
certain things. That's when the trust comes in. Why I don't trust you? Because with petty things that you do, we talk
I can
about.
see. You
We
can't
see
even
you
admit.
do.
You understand?
But
I've seen you
don't
do it
talk
in my
about-
eye. You can't admit.
What was they get where they come
It's
from?
something like that.
Like say-
Are you trying to lie to my face? Is that what you're trying to do? You understand? That's what we are coming
Like,
from.
I'm
We're not
being
asking for
vulnerable.
that one-on-one
I'm being
personal
vulnerable to
relationship.
choice
You
and things I
understand?
do.
I don't think Endurance is asking for the same thing. It's
At
just
all.
I'm trying to let you understand that, babe, you don't talk to us, but we talk to each other. That's all we are saying. That's all we are saying. We're not begging for your friendship. We're not begging for it. I beg you. Make it not look
Okay,
like
so
say,
back
I
to what I
beg
was
for
saying.
friendship.
I
I
was
beg
saying that.
why?
And then
But we've not finished with Coons.
No, because
no,
I don't like that.
No,
We've not finished with we've not finished with Coons. And Dempsey wanted to say something. So I think we should finish with the Coons matter.
She was given scenario, but
yeah.
it's not.
And then I didn't even finish the benefit of the doubt because that's what you mentioned. That's what to finish with
The benefits of the
We
doubt.
finished flat.
For all you know, what you don't
we
know
start
is that
with the
what you don't know is that maybe I did something, I regret it, I don't want to talk about it. You don't know that. Maybe I did something, and then remembering it, I don't want to remember. You don't know all that. Yeah. So you can't just get up and say, you know what if what I did, I didn't want to do it, but you've seen it, and then I don't want to talk about it. There's so many sort of doubts for that one. You just going to judge to make it look like I intentionally don't want to talk about them. But there's some you don't know, so just don't assume.
But I'm not judging you though.
Sure, just don't assume. Just don't assume. That's what I like. Don't assume because I don't assume.
It's not an assumption.
I
It's
don't
not
assume.
an assumption.
I never assume.
Mr.
I
Q,
give you
Mr. Q, Mr. Q,
And Lisa, the fact
this
that you
is
say it's not an
Lisa, look at it
assumption
like this. Look at it like this. It's not every friend, it's not everyone that say they love you that would genuinely want to pull you close. Like, take it like we are coming from a place of we want to take care of you. We want to know like what is going on with you. If you don't want to share certain things, that's fine. But me personally, I come from I won't protect you. And I can't be hearing something outside that you are not telling me. Then it will make me like say I won't pull back. Then I can't like I can't perform the role as a friend and I'm supposed to perform with like because you know they tell me. So I don't want to intrude. Do you understand? Like we go figure something outside, but you never tell us. Now we have to respect your opinion by saying that you don't want to talk about, but how do we protect you? How do we? You're not letting us come close to you. That's what we are trying to say.
Okay, maybe okay.
Do you understand?
You understand?
Yeah.
I don't maybe.
So they're not coming from a fight like they are coming from concern. Like why you know they tell why you not letting us?
It's not hurting me for me to talk about it.
It's not supposed to hurt you. Like the scenario I gave.
So no,
about
so let's say someone talks about me that Lisa they dress some way. I'm not bothered by it, and we're talking about that. Should I come and say, oh, somebody said it is just long. I don't really care about it. So let's just say I don't talk about it because you know the bother me. That's where I'm coming from. But then you can continue.
Okay.
I'm good.
You are not.
Are you really?
Yeah, I just don't talk this. Hope say nobody catch feelings for her. Because I'm just reading an expression from Coombs and I'm not cool with it. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah.
Ever since when we started talking about the fact that you said it wasn't cool, then you did give some vibe. Yeah, where be off for me. Yeah. And we've said this off camera before though to him, so I feel like he should change.
I'll just give him a kiss.
So let me come to my point now. So Coombs, if you were asked that which among the angels who are you close with, and you say endurance, correct? I'm not mad or I'm not asking why you mentioned endurance. It's fine. You like really said, if you will go feel among the angels who will you be close to. The only part I say A be the reason you give us say A. So that's the only reason why. Apart from that, if it was among all of us who are you close to, and you say endurance, that's how I'll have a problem. I'll be like, no, among all of us, me, I feel say me then you be close. I feel say you then really be close. I feel say you then tiredness be close. But I don't really see how you the endurance be close. But it still comes back to the point that if you will feel know how you the endurance day. Do you understand? So for me, let me talk for me. For me, I'm not coming for a point of like, hey, because I talk I'm me say I raise them first step. I don't know. Me say I talk to you at the time you say, hey, you the video say you read and you go see. Do you understand? It's not a big deal. But it's more like, hey, so if they ask you this, is it endurance? Oh, why? How is it going? Do you understand? So I want you to like use this opportunity to don't like hold back. Feel free and say, okay, maybe this is the reason why you said you are not allowed to elaborate about it, and you just said about the Nigerian vibe. So if there's something more that you have to say, that's why. Then maybe I'll get to understand. Because for me, genuinely, Rolly and I were very close. Many times we were very, very close. So as you come in, I say, no, Rolly, right now that way plus you. So if I hear say among the academy, it be someone else, I'll be like, so me that really they close like this man, but I can't say then you come make close past how now me then they first. So I will be like, so if you the busy way they mention different person, I'll be like, then maybe really something be off.
Can I add something to that? That also is like there's a lot of observation. Do you understand? Lisa can say that, oh, I'm closest to endurance, but as we are sitting here, I know that you are closest to Denzi. So what are you saying? Do you understand? We can question it. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't stand on the fact that I know you. Sometimes we they observe, we they see say you they do
back
this.
to
Do
Lisa.
you understand?
Right.
So that is why I'll ball it back to Lisa.
We come
back to Lisa. And they come back to Lisa because at the time that I'm saying maybe you they feel say or you they do this. As somebody to observe you are doing this.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Observations could also be wrong because you don't know what happens back door. I'm not letting you know.
Oh, cool. Okay, guys, relax. Let me answer.
So, we are going to see. Probably you were the wrong answer at the
It's your opinion, bro. It's not wrong.
Yes.
Sorry.
Guys, allow
Because for me, I feel like, oh, we had certain things we could bond on. You get it? And I made certain statements and I said those things. So maybe if she feels that, okay, we are not that close because of maybe what I said, or maybe the choice of examples I made. Because there are times you can say, oh, actually they feel like you're town, so they feel like it's now, man, see, they can't think. You get it? And sometimes when I have certain issues, I can call you and we talk about it. You know, there's a time we're not like on good terms, but I try to make an effort so that we come back to how it used to be. You get it? So maybe, I don't know if you didn't like it when I said it was you. Because
No.
you said you were shocked.
Look, I was not shocked. I was not shocked that you mentioned my name. No, Mr. Q said why, and you said because probably. He even said probably because she's from Nigeria. How are they see you be more than? I know they even look like where I'm coming from. How they see you be beyond like
Nigeria.
It be only you are the close sibling. There's a reason.
You see, I talk something after.
I know they carry, but I be Nigerian one here.
Sure, no problem.
But I know they talk, and that's what they talk say. If that's why she doesn't want to be close to me, that is not what you're talking about. So don't make that statement.
Yeah, it's not that.
Yeah, so I'm talking about. Yeah.
You are not close.
No, that's.
But she's saying that the reason that you are giving is so shallow. It's shallow to how they see you.
Man, who knows Rachel?
Mommy, I know what
I don't think it's switch. They've been quiet the whole thing.
No, guys, stop acting
The
like
thing-
you
the
don't
thing is
know.
that-
You see,
You say you know the key.
I understand.
You say you know the key.
Disclose to everyone. No, the issue is,
Make her shut
the
up.
issue is, me, I know it when I
Make
say
her
something offensive and then he takes offense. I should know it when I say something and really takes offense. What we're saying, we could see that demeanor from you. Maybe it be something, but it came in, it come. For real.
They are not kids. Don't
You
sugarcoat
yeah.
nothing.
So and that's why probably he just said what he said. But he took it in a different way.
Yeah.
You understand? Okay. There was a coach that felt like lazy and timeless were disrespectful. Did you ever disrespect that person?
A coach. I don't remember any instance when I disrespected someone. I can't tell unless you tell me.
Who the coach is?
On the
No,
instance.
yeah.
But the coach you know.
I mean, and by the ye be crazy.
Oh.
One of the reasons.
That's the reason.
Say we meet and buy, we disrespect them. That'd be crazy.
I'm not doing right.
That'd be very crazy.
No, you do something around him, it will be displayed.
You know the person has complained to you to people like personally that you disrespected or you
Complained to us. No, there's never been that instance where he complained about anything to me. Yes, never.
So why did you leave that place?
Which place?
You used to live together. Why did you leave?
His place.
His crib.
We didn't live in a bad, like on a bad note. We didn't leave his place on a bad note. We left his place because we got like we had to get our own place. Do you understand?
So that's how you left. And after you left, so after you left, the relationship was sad.
The vibe was still there. What was?
Because there was a time that you even met somewhere, right? And I think I don't know whether you greeted or something. I don't remember that instance.
How are they free?
Yeah, you and every day. I had them to their past.
Oh.
Was it an instance like that?
Say he holla somebody where he pass.
Or you I don't know, or you holler somebody where the person will respond.
No, they can't.
You don't remember that instance?
Are you finished right now?
You don't remember? Or you don't talk about it on camera?
I'm not sure.
You just don't want to talk about it on camera?
Me, everything they talk right now be new to me. Like say disrespect and all those. It be new to me. Like he has never approached me that.
The part where the relationship got sad.
When he left, right? Or he was still part of the
When he
career.
had left.
When he left. Yeah, I think we met him somewhere. And then I went to say hi. He ignored. That's why when I see him, I also just maintain my cool.
But what, you don't know that there's a reason why when you said I didn't respond, because if you meet Lisa, it's a different relationship.
Yeah, Kwabos, that's what I said on my podcast. That at the end of the day, I didn't know I did anything.
They didn't reach out.
I really did not know I did anything. That's why when I saw you, I came to approach.
Right.
So if you are the bigger person, if you are someone that's what I said. Like the relationship between Dance God and I is not like a friendship vibe. I see him like a big brother. I see him like someone who can sit me down and school me. I don't even have to like question what he's saying. Do you get where I'm coming from? So I saw you in town. I came to say hi. And then you made it look like you have a beef with me. I can't beef you.
Yes.
I don't go feel beef Dance God. I don't go feel beef you. No. I know they see Dance God like competition. You they get me? So if you give me that kind of vibe, it makes me reflect back on so many things.
Right.
To actually try and understand why he's acting that way. But at the end of the day, if you don't tell me, I wouldn't know. Nobody's perfect.
Right.
Do you get where I'm coming from? Yeah, he didn't even come to me to tell me that I've wronged him. I don't know. Like for
And
real.
honestly,
he just
Kwabos,
left and he unfollowed a lot of people, not just me. He unfollowed almost everybody, and then he left just a few people.
And I think he was actually, that was a behavior of his. If he had a problem with you, he wouldn't tell you. For me, I felt like he had a problem with me a few times and he would come and tell maybe you and Afrobeats. Do you understand? But as a coach, you're supposed to come to me and correct me when I'm wrong. You can't just vex, then you do like say, no, you pick mine for me. That's not how we run things, or that's not what I should expect from someone I call my coach. Do you understand? So maybe something did happen, maybe Timeless did do something, but I think
I don't know if you go guys say we beat Kunz or somebody.
I know that.
We go somewhere. You guys say you tell me say we see him for somewhere where it's go hala wasa no go go. I don't know if the guys like mangoes.
Mango, sorry.
Wasa no go go. Because I see him for somewhere where hala am, you know hala me. You get. So I know that way as you see him for mangoes too, he wasn't alone. And I know they won't get that embarrassment.
That's valid.
So me a day man.
Okay, so that respect is still there, right?
Of course.
Like that's why you decided to like go ahead and win the beat.
Yes.
Since that happened, you decided not to ever do that again.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just speaking about this because that's on the earlier time, if that's correct English. When God was asking me about my relationship with DJL or DG right now, I decided not to speak about it, not because of anything, but out of respect, because it's not everything that
You have to say.
the whole world has to know. But right now, you've pointed out that he said this allegedly. He said, Timeless and I disrespected you. Okay, Thank God is more like senior most. That's how we saw him from time. He pulled me close because of something he saw. And I admired him from afar before I even joined that academy.
Something you see.
He said, so we're that close. So if there's any problem, I will feel, yo, why you do this thing like this? Several times, we've spoken about it. Several times we've had heated arguments as time went on because I wasn't cool with some of the things he was doing. And then he felt like I shouldn't also react in the way I was reacting because he's early back. It was things that was going on over and over again. Do you understand? So if I'm the reason why, I'm one of the reasons why he left, then I'll be very, very surprised because if it's something, every time we talk about it, there was one last meeting that we had, I don't know if Rolly was there, where about a group thing, we're about to dine or something, he made a statement, it was about money or something, I've forgotten. Said something, I got provoked, but you were pulling me down, I don't know you the guy that day. Yeah, but I was mad because that's not the first time he's doing that. Do you understand? Like, there are so many times that we've had our, like, and I listen, if you talk me something, say it this way, I go understand. But if you can't take him like say, oh, forget him. That's how he started treating us. Like, oh, forget him. But we've been that close. Trust me, he has told me, yes. Like we've been that close that there are things that nobody even knows. That is between DG and I. Yes, and so if that's the reason why he has left, then I'm very, very disappointed. If that's one of the reasons why.
Because he took you with his own.
Yes.
Then that means that there's some form of comfortability.
Yes.
Comfortable to the extent that you post you guys
Yes.
Right? And maybe because he's your coach, you cannot come and I don't know, like you guys saying, if he has a problem with you, probably not tell you.
No, he has been telling us, so if they reply for a room, yes.
So then that means that it builds up to a point where, like, these people keep disrespecting you, and like, even though I talk to them, you keep going on.
No.
And Kwabos, mind you, you know that.
And you know I'm asking you.
No.
Yes. Because, like you're saying, you said he doesn't tell you when you have to come.
No.
Like, that is saying that If he has a problem, he will tell you.
That's God never even tell me say, yo, time you do this thing way. They never have that convo
Okay,
before.
I don't
You know they tell me, oh.
relationship differs.
Aha,
Yeah,
differs.
but with me, I like like bro, everything he go tell me say, yo, I do this and fuck up.
So that's why I'm surprised that he is saying that he doesn't know that he did certain things that probably offended.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
And if maybe you don't know, and now you know,
Yeah.
like maybe you should
If you don't know,
come to each other and have that conversation.
Okay.
Is that what
Anything I
I
did.
Okay.
way will offend you or you understand?
Yeah, 'cause if I knew this earlier, I would have. Like if I knew that it was because it's true he said something like that, but I didn't know it was that direct, that it was me and this person that be why. Do you understand? But
Because
if I knew,
at the end
I
of
would
the
have
day, he
because
have followed
in
a
as
lot
much
of
as he
people.
left,
Because
I still had-
why did he unfollow you?
Who?
You live together, why did he unfollow you?
he
He
never
was.
and he was never following us.
Some of
Let me
us.
talk for Timeless and I. He was never following us. It was always Rolly, Lisa, Nature, Tata, Aphrodita,
yeah.
Leah.
I beg go. No
Okay,
add my
do you
name.
understand?
I'm not
There's
part.
some
I'm not
and then
part.
later on, you go can't add me to one.
Yeah.
I don't say some people today part, but later on you can't add me to one. Then
He J.W. again. Like,
Uh-huh.
So
Please,
no,
I was in your
no,
soup.
didn't
I was
hit
in your
me.
soup. I beg you. I was removed
Uh-huh.
for a very
So-
long time.
They do
Let me
peekaboo
Pablo,
plus.
sit you apart.
The relationship was an up and
They do peekaboo
But I
plus.
didn't
now.
know
Pablo, Steven James.
Peekaboo.
follow then the next day you unfollow.
There was
Pablos,
no up and down
Pablos.
because I did this person in house. He mommy they cook for me and they chop everything. I'm very grateful to this person. Everything that they do. You don't check like say like if you unfollow me, that can't be that's why I unfollow. No, I'll be cool. Me self, I get time. I still they follow me. I don't know why. When he don't want to talk to me about that one, I've never asked him before. So it's not like that's the reason why I should think it's a sour relationship.
Bubbles.
Representing your coach, there should be an effort to try and name that relationship. I don't know where you
Pablos,
are.
can I-
Pablos, can I say
But I
something?
won't follow me. Pablos, wait. You are talking about
Rachel.
before we switch. He said, please, please.
It's like, oh, you notice when you say the same about me, I won't follow you. Or maybe the friendship or relationship will be like the way you before. Don't you think that?
No, it was never like that.
Pablos, not to be that person. Pablos, not to be that person.
So if you dey stay with maybe me then buy the rule you, where you dey wan make you know say we wrong you will come and follow me for online.
No, I won't do that.
Exactly my point. Like you see, we all think differently. We are all wired in a different way. You don't expect everybody to think the way you think. Do you understand?
No,
and,
but-
and if you are coaching some people and you don't know how they are, then you can't relate with them in that way, then you are not doing your job as a coach. As a coach, you need to know that if this person does this, I have an approach on how to tell him that he was wrong. Because several times Denver even said that the way he approaches him when he's wrong is bad. And he provokes him a lot. Do you understand? As a coach, these are things you need to understand. Because at the end of the day, we are all human
And then
beings.
no energy switch. Like energy switch there, I would say, Kunta, I do something to you where they like, Kiga.
You
energy don't switch.
he acts like everything is fine.
Then
feel like-
we dey house too, everything they cool.
But
Go do this. Make we do this. Make we play game. You understand? Everything they cool. So that absence, it shocked me. Some tears some part of my liver and my heart. I said, okay. And they take time to mend them. That's when the time I go ask and say, oh, big bro, at the back, what we do before you left or something. At that point, I couldn't. Because I was trying to handle the whole situation. It was just the person, like me and that go like more than like this. So he made me like understand a lot.
Can I
a
say
lot of
something?
things that I've learned.
Can I say?
Do you understand? They're talking about them here. Yeah, and I got to be very, very comfortable with you, and all of a sudden, boom, you left. Why you don't make a follow? I never go follow. Okay, my also go Lisa. I never go down. Do you understand? I go still go. But then we say what you do, it hurts me. But if this is one of the reasons why, then I feel like you didn't try. If you're watching this right now, you didn't try.
at all, at all.
Yeah, it was
At all. Kwabos,
feel like we need him
if
on-
that's really the instance,
we need him on
then
the scene.
he really did not try because
Endurance,
Huh?
what do you think?
Hmm.
You don't think that they should reach out?
It's like I don't have anything to say. Okay, I don't have anything to say.
Quabbles, I feel like this is back. Let me relax and talk. I feel like you guys have forgotten how you treated us back in the day. You understand? If somebody did something wrong, you unfollowed all of us. All three of you unfollowed all of us. If you don't, I have proof. Do you understand? Or you remove us from the group. Promise you did it. You did it. Do you understand? You did it. You did it to me. Afrobeats did it to me. Lloyd did it to me. It be something. It's like you wanted.
The only person I cannot unfollow is you. That's the only person because you know why.
I don't know why.
Oh, you do.
I don't know why.
Oh, you do.
Okay, if you say.
You know, and you know why. And
What's my bed? Remember me a patient.
Okay. If it's like that, no, if it's like that, so we have the conversation. Okay, but before I'll not come to you, and I want you to understand that we don't have the power to come and ask you why have you unfollowed me. You understand? So no, but that's what you're asking them to do to Lloyd, and that's we can't do that. I can't come and ask you, Lloyd, please why have you unfollowed me?
If I wrong you, I don't expect me. I can't ask you for you.
You understand?
No,
I can't feel it.
No, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask if I
I'm
feel
gonna
that energy from you. That maybe you they act normal with everybody. With me, and they get some
Yes.
side of it. You understand? That one I will fit.
no,
Pabos.
It's like you're living in the house for free. And you do something where you're feeling this, or your dad or mom is angry, right? And then they give you some cold shoulders, right? They give you cold shoulders. Are you saying that yes? So you go there and you
No.
My parents will not. Yes, my parents will not. No. Okay, but my parents can.
So, Dempsey, you don't think that you have a role to play to mend that relationship?
Oh, I do have a role to play, genuinely speaking, because he's my mentor. You understand? He's someone that I looked up to even before joining the academy, as I said earlier. So I feel like in situations like this, like surprisingly, this is very, very surprising to me. You understand? For me to know that I'm one of the reasons why my mentor is not even part of the academy anymore. And I'm like, okay, if this is the situation, what if the same, because right now he has built another family. Do you understand? So what if, I'm not saying that is how it's going to be, but what if there's a situation like that? How is it going to be another migration? Because as a family, no matter what, you should be able to condone some things, talk about some things, all this stuff, because there's been times that some of us have been suspended for so many things. There's no way I'll go anywhere and disrespect him or say anything bad against him because I've learned a lot from him.
Yes.
Do you understand? So if there's something going on like this, like the best way, I think, is for us, it shouldn't get to that point that it's because of these two that were at the left. At the left, like, I feel like that's really, really not cool.
Yeah. But I want to correct that. I didn't say it's just because of the two of you. Okay. I'm saying that there were factors, right? And one of the ones that I know was more serious was the two because you stayed in the same house. You understand? It's not just the two of you. There are other factors that, probably caused, that. But like you're saying, as a family, when you have issues, you're supposed to, like, be able to sit and talk about it. You understand? And you don't, I don't think it's, and that's why I also, said, I don't know why. Because I don't think there were reasons that should have escalated to that extent. You understand?
Oh, because news flash, Sorry, I'm not cutting you short. News flash. Do you know that's how you guys actually brought this up? Like, I remember when we always used to have like end of year party, and then we actually have meetings. Like you give us like an open forum where we all speak our mind, like where we all talk to you guys about our problems. So this is how we actually grew up. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Like this is how we grew up. So things going the other way is just some way. Like if we can't have conversations on our differences. So like that's what like literally happened. We didn't have conversations on our differences.
So you feel like you didn't have the opportunity to...
No. So let's say if he heard that maybe, I'm not saying that's the instance though, but what if maybe he overheard that, okay, Timeless said this, and he did not even ask me. It means you have that notion about me, that Timeless is this kind of person, which you did not even give me the time to, or the chance to, talk to you or explain
Timeless,
the situation.
Crazy. My mind goes something top, small, like legacy. There's been instances where, like, I've heard stuff, and some of them have done stuff. That is serious for me. I think I'm like, be serious, but in no mistake of that way, probably performance day or something. That I talk to you, they shall go and sit. Sorry, maybe anybody in Legacy go and sit down. No. There should be, because I always call them. Last Saturday, you saw me calling them, right? Because I had to address something that I wasn't cool with, and that's how
it should be.
That's how it should be, I think.
I feel like the coaches, they make the situations bigger than us and expect us to be the bigger person. And it's like
Deep.
they push us away or like unknowing, and they feel like, oh, even if you disrespect me, you have the right to come to me, but like under normal circumstances, like, they won't even allow you to like say some things, have some kind of deep conversations. And it has happened to me before, like Ziggy. Like when everything happened, normally if you talk to me, we be like, Charlie, you this, you that. It's like he doesn't want to listen. But when it goes wayward, they expect you to like come to me.
Be the one to.
Okay. Yeah, and I feel like that's what the coaches in Ghana.
Okay.
That's how they make it.
Maybe let me play the devil's advocate over here. Maybe it could be that, you know, it's like giving you so much of me, like so much training, so much, you know, attention, or like all the love I can give you, right? And at least expect you to disrespect me, or at least expect you to talk back when I talk.
Okay.
Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Because
I get where you're coming from.
there's instances where I've had certain situations with some of you, like Dempsey especially, and like I'm like, Dempsey. Do you understand? Like, what do you mean? You understand? So I think that it takes some level of, you know, patience and understanding to
Tolerance.
Or tolerance to be able to like say, okay, this thing has happened. Let me sit back and see how best to resolve. You understand? Okay, but I mean, we've moved past that. It's like right now,
So let's say you keep saying it, and the person keeps doing that. What will be your next reaction?
You're right. Lisa could be making a point right there because maybe we don't know. Maybe he's like Dempsey. Maybe he's told you over and over and over again, and the same thing keeps happening. Do you get what she's saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Like let's say like I've corrected you or I've told you this thing. Then another time you do them. Another time you do them again. Maybe it's gotten to the point of no repair.
Okay.
That's
The point of no repair is fine, but you don't
I'm also coming
you don't
from
get
a
up
place
and
where
leave.
he has never even told me that, oh, timeless, you did this wrong.
Why are you laughing?
That's
Let's
my
say-
perspective.
yeah. So let's say
What you
has
said,
told
you
me-
have a point though. But like my perspective, there has never been that instance where he came to me and he was like, oh, time. I didn't like you treated this way sometime and I did not like it.
Okay, he has told me like if there's a problem, he tells me. And me too, if I don't like, because when we are home, it's a different DG.
Yes.
But
When we come, let me finish.
But you cannot be a different person. Because
but
if in the studio I'm your coach, you cannot say you are co-equals at home.
Yes.
And that's where maybe the problem is because you probably act in a certain way at home. And he's like, why is Dempsey acting this way?
So if we are home, it's a different person. When we get to the studio, it's a different person. And I've always complained about it because I feel like whatever it is that you don't like, just say, don't make it no check like as you can't meet Kwabos or you can't meet Afrobeats now the matter change. Because it has happened like several times before. Do you understand? So if it has happened like that, the best thing I'm just a member.
Yes.
I can be on suspension for some time. Do you understand? Yes. And that's like discipline to me, for me to know that you know if you do that. But for you to Kwabos, it's way beyond that.
Yeah,
that's not
bro.
the reason why.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like the reason is way beyond just maybe timeless and I disrespecting him.
Okay, well, now we can move past that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's instance where now if Timeless sees somebody that has coached him or trained him, he will not reach out or even greet.
Oh no,
No, because he has greeted before and he was ignored, right?
Yeah.
I feel like maybe you both can reach out and be able to be cordial. Like I don't know whether you get what I'm trying to say.
I don't know how to go.
Me, I'm just respecting your space.
Yeah.
That's me. Do you get me? I understand that you were once my coach, but at the end of the day, I don't have to like force things.
Right.
I don't want to feel that like maybe I'm forcing
You don't want to force the
in
relationship.
your life.
Okay.
Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
I just don't want to do that. If you are willing to, if you know very well that timeless and baby, this person will I share this thing plus them. I for not lose these people as my friends or as my students or as people I've once coached. as I approach you, I the one I holler you. You for no make I feel like say I be nobody.
Okay, so for me, it happened to me before. Say I holler am way, you know holler me back. But for me, it didn't stop me from going back to greet him. Like when you asked me, I said, yeah, Pinocchio. That he did there. He tapped there. I should say you don't express me, I can holler him. But I move to him, go holler him. When he do as if with the temper, as he hears I still there, he raised the head and talk, say, yo, what's up? Are they cool? Then after me, it doesn't stop me from still respecting you and supporting you from afar. But like going then and texting, like catching up, I feel like it's not going to be me.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's not going to be me, yes. Unless probably maybe we've had a convo and then we've all sat, ate, drank some, you know, and then we are cool now. Yeah, that's when we can go about it.
Rolly, there were a lot of comments online. There were a lot of comments online that, you know, and people, I don't know whether you saw those comments. People felt like you had a lot of things on your heart that, you know, you wanted to get off, especially when it came to me managing endurance. I don't know if you saw those comments.
No, I didn't.
You didn't read those comments. Yes, but some of the comments sounded like it's like really has a problem with that. So if you want to clear the air, or how did you really feel?
So first of all, the way that people take issues is different. You know, I feel like if something happens here, like people can even be fighting over things that like happen here. Yeah. Which they shouldn't even take it that way. We were given the opportunity to ask you certain questions.
Yeah.
And you managing endurance, there's no way I can have a problem with that. You get me? I only put a question to you that why did you choose endurance and not Rachel or not Aliyah or not Lisa? That was my question to you. And then you answered it. You get me? I mean, the only things that I wanted to ask you was between you and me. You get me?
Yeah, but why if you say why endurance and not Rachel, then why not endurance too?
No, I think we are getting the whole thing.
No.
When he asked the question, you said something about her gender. Like she was a girl or something. He was asking why is Rachel not a girl? That was how the interview. No, for real.
No,
for real.
I can play about her gender. What are the gender?
It was about rolling. One team managing rolling. He said the
okay.
I want that to a girl.
Yes, he said
there were no females that were doing so well. Okay.
So it built up from me asking you the things that happened between us, and then you went to you made mention of the fact that there was a problem with you
managing
another male.
Yes.
Now if it was a female, it was fine. And then Endurance's name came out.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so why did you choose Endurance and not Rachel or Lisa or Leah?
Okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't mean I have a problem with you. Yeah. Managing Endurance.
So it's not like you had a personal.
No. I don't.
All right. Did you feel any type of way when you watched that interview?
Which one exactly? The one you just asked, Rolly?
No, I'm asking Paul's questions, and then Rolly was asking Paul that question.
I felt like it'd be normal because they've been here before I came, so it's a human nature for them to feel that way.
Valid
because
question.
I would also feel that way at some point.
Yeah.
But I think what's more important is how they can navigate that feeling into something that is not going to cause chaos between us.
Yeah.
So it's a normal feeling for me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're good on that, right?
Yeah.
Key guy, I see you got your shades on. You're taking it off.
It's tomato.
Key guy. So we were going to Kumasi, right? And you know, you and somebody was having a conversation about what you said on your podcast about Rachel. And you were asked, so is it that you kind of liked her and situations didn't permit things to go forward or for anything to happen, right? And then you made a certain comment and said, what did he say? Who was there?
He said never. He just said never.
No, that's not what he said.
He said never.
He said never.
You asked the
Never
question and he
for
said he said
podcast.
never.
Which one are you talking about? He's talking
No, in the
about
bus.
Kumasi.
Yes.
Are you talking about in the bus?
There was
No, in
a,
the podcast, he actually said never. The
no,
one
in
between-
the bus, there was a comment he made, and we were like, he shouldn't have said that.
Okay,
Who
my
remembers?
Chiakai. Yes.
Yeah,
On his
we're talking
podcast, that's
about
why
the
we
comments
refer
made
to
on
that.
that.
Yeah, and I explained to them
They explained to us that maybe it
with my
wasn't
own, yeah.
He said, well, he explained to us.
They explained to us that the audience, maybe they don't know.
Okay, okay, tell us what you meant.
That explanation I give, I don't think I can give it to the
Audience.
internet.
That's fine.
So yeah, that's why.
Okay.
Yes, my personal.
So you and Rachel and Kesha are cool.
Oh. Always.
Always.
Very.
Okay.
Forever. Yeah.
Okay.
I can have issue with Rachel or Kesh, but we know how we go about it.
You know how you go about it.
It has never like exceeded like to like make it something like I'm not
Something
You're
I'm not
uncomfortable,
talking to
yeah.
Kesh, I'm not talking to Rachel. No,
Mm.
Okay. Because that comment you made me feel some type of way. I thought, like, you know, there's still something at the back of your mind.
Oh no.
Anyway, Aliyah, you low-key makes some subliminal comments when like another angel is mentioned. And I feel like you had a problem. You know who I'm talking about, right? It's like it's that you had a problem or you still have a problem. Can you tell me about that?
I don't have a problem. It not concern me. I think I had a problem.
Oh, so you had a problem.
Which angel
Yes.
are we talking about?
I had
Angel
a,
that's not here anymore.
I had a problem. I had a problem with the way she was treated compared to me, myself, and I. No, not I.
Okay, so so you had a problem because that angel was treated, or you feel like the angel was favored.
I don't think I feel like I think I know.
You know the angel was favored.
Yes.
So did you have a problem with the angel? Or you had a problem with management,
I think I had a problem with the whole thing.
with everything.
Yeah, it was just like upsetting.
Sankoffs.
Like someone was given more favor and grace over someone who even came before her.
But you never spoke about it.
I don't think it's something that I need to speak about. I'm just trying my best to work and also be noticed until it got to a certain point where I just felt like, okay, I need to exit.
So are you saying that that's one of the reasons why you left?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Because up to today, I never knew that was one of the reasons.
Do you want to know the main reason?
Yes, please tell
Yes,
us.
can you tell us?
Yes, we want to.
I can. They didn't wish
Then
me
why
happy
did you
birthday.
ask?
We didn't wish you a happy
remember.
birthday.
None of you wished me happy birthday. And that year, you poured your heart out to Lisa, Lena, and Danita. And Endurance too was shortly after me. We are all born around the same time, which is funny. So all the wishes
I was
are
not
coming.
in DWP then.
You are not where?
When you left,
You are
Oh,
not
I
in
was.
DWP. What are you saying? You were. Do you
was.
understand? And Lisa's birthday is
I don't even know what they
18,
go on.
and Lena's birthday is 19.
I don't exist.
Danny's birthday is 30th. My own is 17 December. Then the Endurance is 26. They gave it to them. Lisa, I love you. Girl, I'm so grateful for you. Lena, you've been there since day one.
Oh, shit.
Danita, oh my God, like you've done so much. Aliyah went geze. You understand? So it was just very hurtful to me. And that's so if you notice, it was after my birthday party that I just didn't come back again. You understand? So at that time, I just felt like, because it was a lot. You get me? You guys used to visit her in school. I don't remember any visitations coming
Oh, I
to me.
visited you a lot in that time.
Quabbles, it was a gig. You were coming for work.
That
You're
was
not
my
coming
first
for
gig,
me.
I remember.
You're not coming for me.
So why is that all the visiting goes to just the girls?
My
So
red
for some
shorts
of
and
us
my
who are
white
in school then-
t-shirts.
Quabbles.
So-
Why is it that the visiting goes to just the girls? Because some of us were.
Oh,
in school
I
then.
have a problem with what you are saying right now.
No, I
I feel like
understand.
you should recircle it to a better point of view.
No, it's a question. It's a question.
I don't like the fact that you keep saying girls, generalizing everything.
But you now they preach gender equality,
Why
right?
you can't say they visited the girls? What happened
But
to
that's
me?
what
I
happened.
was in Ho. Did anybody visit me in Ho?
Yeah, but that's what
I was not
happened.
in school. Did anybody
No,
visit me?
literally, that's what happened.
No, just
Right?
centralize
It's a question.
it.
Yeah,
It
I
was
get that.
Danita. They were visiting Danita. They don't say girls.
They
Like,
didn't
but
visit
the
Lisa.
question
They
they
didn't
asked,
visit.
why are you saying
Rachel.
girls?
I support you.
Why are you generalizing the whole thing?
But you're
5
not
minutes.
excluded.
No,
I remember
time
one
you
time.
say,
So why does the visiting goes to just the girls? Because at the end of the day, the names
Make
they
up
are
your
girls.
mind.
now English they put us for wahala at the end of the day. English. You say girls.
Them not
Okay, so why does the visiting goes to some of the girls?
No, but no.
Just say the
Who are the
name.
Sam?
Who are the Sam?
Abi, I just heard.
No, it was only one.
No,
It
yes.
was only one.
I understand, Leah. If
He
it's
didn't
just
come
one
and
person,
visit
you are
you. He didn't
obviously
visit
Timeless.
trying the person more
You
than
are watching Netflix. You are watching Primark.
He only visited
Okay,
her.
okay,
You
okay,
understand?
so-
And unfortunately for me, I have lost the evidence. But it is on my old phone. It's in the house. You understand? I recorded it.
Evidence of what?
Of you guys going to her visiting. Not be say performance or anything. Visiting. You guys are going to visit Danita.
You know that the relationship between you and I got
It's
sour at a
different.
point.
Got sour at a point.
Because
But I was
because I don't
never
know if
given
people
the
know
chance to make
I don't know
that
if people know
relationship. But
that Aliyah
It
and
wasn't me.
no, it
either
wasn't.
Lisa or
It was
Lena,
me.
Aliyah and Lisa
We did a
were
YouTube
in
video,
public, right? No, they were in public and they were talking about DWP in a certain way.
Lisa.
No, there is
Wow.
You remember that?
there is a
Crazy.
No. What the Bible said, I didn't hear him.
No,
Then- okay, then that's
they were somewhere and they spoke about DWP in a certain way.
Then it's not me.
And yes, like let's say like a
It
restaurant,
was a
like
vlog.
a restaurant, like a restaurant or something, right?
I don't be the vlog.
No. So a restaurant or something, and
And it got sour.
and the
It wasn't
person
me.
the person somebody heard it at
You
the
tell
restaurant,
Shaggy.
right?
It wasn't me.
And the person informed us, right? And when we confronted them, they even apologized. You remember we were at one what's the name of the studio at Jones?
Are you talking about the day that
New World.
And you people apologized. You remember? It was you and someone.
No.
Was she and
the
Lisa?
only time
was
we got into it, squabbles, was the time that me and Lena had some fights. And I told Lena my mind. Then Lena came to tell what I said to Afrobeast. Then Afrobeast relayed all the rest of the information to you guys.
That's one.
But then I don't know what
That's
you
one.
are talking about
There's another
now.
one where you had to apologize because you people were talking about something.
No. No.
You don't remember?
I don't remember
But
anything like that.
it's a very long time ago. So for me, it was a build-up of things.
Okay, so if you
Do you understand? It was a build-up of things from that to the situation you had with Lena, then the vlog.
But
The
I have
vlog.
something to say
Do you
about
understand? So if I'm feeling this type of way about you, I'm not going to come and visit you in school.
But Mr.
Wait.
That time, did you consider that?
Yes, I was going
wait.
to say that.
Do you get where I'm coming from? If I'm feeling this type of way about you, bear in mind, I really did care, like I still do care. I really did care about her because she knows. Like, anytime we came to Achimota or anything, even the competition that you do in the school, I was like campaigning for this girl.
Mr. Q. But don't you think that's where,
Like, if I didn't love her, I wouldn't do that.
Mr. Q, don't you think that's where the leadership role
Oh,
comes in?
yes. Because
You
she was
understand?
very
So
The
that is
father
where I was
that the
coming
big
from.
brother.
was 18.
You guys were not communicating anything to
Young,
me.
and she said you're in an academy.
So
No, it is not just about her being young. It's not even
Me and
just about
Leah's
her
problems,
being
me and
young.
Leah's problems extended beyond Leah.
Yeah.
Me and Leah's problems extended beyond Leah. I don't want to talk
Generational
about it.
problem.
Do you understand? So it's too deep. It's
Okay.
it's-
Okay.
But it's not deep
So
enough.
for me,
Be quiet.
Get a chance as a student and then coach, teacher to let her like be the child she is and talk to her. I don't know. I feel
Do you understand? So that's what I'm saying.
They were seeing her as a grown up. How does she know how to talk back?
Because she was talking like a grown up, in mouth like basket.
yes.
She acts like a grown
I
up.
never said as an offense, but let it come from her.
Exactly.
No, but you
Well,
you cannot justify.
No, Rachel. Make it right. If I'm wrong, go. It's Aliyah's delivery.
Now,
Yeah, you cannot
Then,
justify.
no, before. But
Union.
hold on.
Why they do this right now?
no, really,
Just listen
Aliyah.
and
No,
just listen.
I say listen first. Make her talk. I'm gonna fight you. I don't
Nobody
say.
will fight you.
Yeah,
I say to her, let's
I say
you also talk.
we are in Ghana. We are in Ghana, and some people tend to take supremacy like very seriously. And your delivery, I know they talk say for deliver the way they deliver, but that be your personality. Your delivery, maybe everybody go feel bad, go feel understand. But I feel like some of the problems was based on how you delivered your information.
Yeah, fact.
You dey bab. I know they talk say, but everybody.
Wait.
Oh, it is.
Hey, I will call the list out. I tell you.
Rachel, wait, hold on.
There was nothing I ever confronted, so there's no delivery to
Say the delivery is part of it.
you understand? It is favorite. I cannot even say it. Someone else. You understand?
Yeah,
sometimes too. Endurance.
Even me, honestly, after this years, kiddie, sometimes I'm most and never will go open my mouth, talk to him or reply and that type of way.
But Aliyah can.
No, but Pabos, mention an instance where I did.
Like even normally,
Well, it's
I
looking.
can't make like cool with her on this app. Sometimes sisters go even make sure they ask for good. Nobody
Can do it.
can do.
Yo, that was getting to the ending.
No.
Like,
Yeah, that kind of familiarity.
But let it be here, it would have been a problem. I feel like you guys never gave her the chance to be able to have that free.
Freedom
Or
to
even
voice out.
just
Yeah, where?
You guys don't
or
understand what
just
I dey
side
talk.
me
Oh.
one side.
Aliyah no be wrong oh. No, some people no go fit stand up to the fact say like Aliyah, hey, you get deliver the talk to where some people go fit keep code they talk this thing. But you Aliyah go fit open your mouth and they talk. It's a problem.
I feel like when Aliyah is supposed to be right, she'll do the
Like she go do am in a way we say you go feel say she dey come off as disrespectful. But she did not, like the delivery, how she want to express herself, she dey give am raw. Like I don't care where, You dey bab.
And that's my position now.
What they are trying to say, to those opposing to what they are saying,
Listen, right?
what they are trying to say is that that's the same energy the other person was feeling.
Yes.
That's what we should
They
say.
are saying no matter how Aliyah was saying it,
That's
they
the
are saying
same
that
way.
that's how the other person was saying it. So they feel like
Same
you
thing.
cannot say
I
that.
beg to disagree because Danita had a different delivery. Danita get no. Listen. No, listen. Danita had a different delivery. Aliyah had a different delivery. Danita no go drop am raw. Danita can be very wait. Danita can be very like indirectly. This be what you dey try talk. Like she will give you some sarcastic response, but you know say okay, this was a bit. It's not allowed. Aliyah go drop am bang. You be too. You know they.
You can't say they'll deliver the
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna have
A day, example.
But Alika, wait.
Finish.
Don't forget. If you say them all, they come out disrespectful or disrespectful.
But it be different on how they.
Yeah. So why did you treat one person different from
Different, exactly.
Because at the end of the day, it's still disrespect, right?
You can't say that because this one was direct with their disrespect and this one was indirect with their disrespect. You favorite one over one. That doesn't make any sense.
That's the problem right now. They have something like
Watch.
Nobody open up mention Kwabos. Can we get the contract? She said it.
No,
Wait, hold on.
That came at the latter part. So
No. I'm telling you, no. If that was
fiction. No, that point was fiction.
Already.
And then they were back and forth. So
She
was
really
seeing
needed
that
to know,
person,
yes.
she come from that way.
She was never like that. She was never like that.
nothing being said at the time.
Oh,
No,
Rachel,
that
that
was
was.
fiction. Everyone there was fiction.
Rachel, there
And
was.
that was the point where-
Cool. But I'm just letting you know, if she had said it, it would have been a problem. And I'm telling you this.
And I'm telling you that it's based on the
That's been a
relationship.
thing.
Yes.
It's whenever Aliyah
It's
opens
based
her
on
mouth.
the relationship.
Now it's started fade. You understand?
And I didn't notice this until like we moved to like what's it called, pause or something. This was not something that was it was.
That's
maybe-
when I saw it.
yeah.
Like them is saying,
There was something.
getting to the
around.
latter part, we saw a different. You understand? And there are two different personalities. Probably, I realized, and I started noticing certain things at the end, right? But Aliyah, and you see, for me, right, Aliyah's friction between me and her, even though we'll talk about it a couple of times or we'll address it or whatever, like, she will be kind of student and she see me and she passed by. That means that maybe that situation that we had, or learn anything from mom.
Are you talking about recently or
No, I'm
talking
talking about
about?
in the beginning, before you left.
So
Do you understand?
maybe too. I'm not feeling
maybe that
comfortable
love,
to come and holler you. Do you
For
understand? Because
instance,
you never give me that vibe. Say make her come just like
when
day
if that
two. Do you
happens-
understand? You have your people that can come close to you. And I'm
Can
not
we
even
speak up
saying,
our mics, sir?
sorry, I'm not even saying like only her. Do you understand? Rolly was very close with Lloyd. he can go and talk to this. I was close with Afrobeats. There's something I feel like talking. I'll go to him. Do you understand? I never had that relationship with Quabbles that even if you've corrected me, I go now just come paddy you. That's fooling to me. You get what I'm saying? So it takes time. It's been a gradual process. Now we are more like, okay, if I see you, hi. Da, da, da. But before, I don't think Quabbles from the beginning to before just after I left, we were actually very cool. We didn't have like an actual friendship or like brother sister kind of vibe. We never created that. If anything, I feel like I only had that. No, I only had that with Mending.
But at least you had it with Afrobeats. You had it with someone. So why did you still leave?
Why did you leave?
If you had a relationship like that with
because
Afrobeats?
on my birthday, if no one can wish me happy birthday, not even online, to my DM, come and say that's very painful. You understand? I've been working with you guys for 3 years, 4 years at this time. You understand? It's like, oh, you don't regard me, or you don't like want a relationship with me. You want nothing to do with me. So
Like,
me to make a
that's
game
why
a
you
day.
left?
That's why I left. That was the
Afrobeats,
last.
I mean, everybody.
I feel like
Afrobeats to shut you out. Afrobeats to.
You don't wish me.
She wasn't feeling.
the love that.
No.
But that's
Me,
based
I
on
want
something.
to. Me,
I think that it was
It was
very
that
intentional.
year. I think it was that year
Something could
that
have caused that.
he did.
There's no way Afrobeats, because Afrobeats actually really cared about her.
Yes, he really
I also did.
He didn't wish me.
Yeah, so that means that there was something. So it cannot be.
Nothing that I remember, because we had just finished
come once a
fresh. SHS, we had finished. I had nothing on me. Like, we are just coming to make money. Do you understand? I don't remember having any like disputes, because I remember that it was when I was in SHS that whole Lena thing happened. But after, I thought we were cool. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that the birthdays will come, then my own will not come. It's just like, oh, then let me go back in, because I'm not appreciated.
Aliyah was going through it.
Those of you who were there during that time,
She was going
if
through
anybody was,
We also.
if anybody was really, really like put out there or like being positioned, it was Leah and Lena. True or not true? True. They enjoyed.
True until when? True until when?
True or not true?
No.
But she didn't feel that way.
Dempsey, are you telling me that at a point it became Danny and I? Yes. And then very shortly after, Aliyah was gone, because it was only her. Do you understand? It was Lena and Aliyah, then it was Aliyah and Aphrodita, then it was just her. Do you understand? It was never like maybe the three of us, Jay, or maybe me, the Lena pair. It was like.
Let me come in. Before I joined that, okay, after we joined academy, I saw you as someone who check like. The management in right hand, or you be the boss in the right hand.
And I was never that way. That's what that is what I wanted. That is what, but I never felt that way.
How?
I always felt like
I saw you that way.
I always wanted to be like, oh, if you want make her do something, you go pick call me, make her do one for you. But it was never like that. You understand? They will never come to Lena, or maybe Lena. Afrobeats used to talk to Lena a lot. Do you understand? But it was never that. There was never that kind of relationship with me. You get what I'm saying? So it got to a point where there also came the new classes. I don't know if you remember when there were 2 classes. So Lena and I used to go from Ziggy and Andrew to Lloyd and this thing. We did lift this one early, then we come this one. You understand? So I felt like I was giving my all. Like I have been there, but at a point it was just like, okay, we don't really need you. We have a lot of people, so make it just. You understand? That's how I felt.
You felt a switch in maybe the attention and whatnot. But then now there was more people.
She's just a girl.
Do you understand? Now you get what I mean? Now there was more people. So, and I don't think that we were intentional about like.
Because some of us
the relationships or whatnot. It's really based on.
I think it was very intentional.
No.
This is why I bring the SHS thing inside. If you wanted a relationship with us, you go come to us. It's not only me. You didn't go and visit Lisa. You didn't visit Rachel. You understand? One time we performed at this guy's school, you guys left and went to Danita's school. Like, hey, Charlie.
Let me give you an example.
If you are saying this, what should some of us say? Like,
I come sit with you.
Where you're coming from and everything, yeah? But me, I want to try for this. See,
Let it go.
hey, what I know they do.
No, but can you say that you came before Danita? You came around the same time. You understand? Me, I was there like a whole year. I'd met them a year prior. Do you understand? So it's just like I know I have a relationship with you. I didn't even know Pablos like that. I knew Lloyd and Afrobeats. You the bab. So this is where I'm like this is what Len and I are looking at. You get what I'm saying?
Can I
If you am through that lens.
Can I choose?
You guys, that audition day, we at the Kai, everybody came. We meet. But after that,
Cause bro, if it be about birthdays, I need
Listen. So everybody is different, right?
Yes.
The relationship I have with Lisa is different from the relationship I have with Big Homes, different from the relationship I have with Key Guy, right? And Aliyah, so let me even give you an example. Sometimes, if I didn't even text you people about work, I could just text you. Something like, I'm not necessarily trying to come and have a conversation, right? And then I texted Aliyah about some job, and I got a response. You can't greet first.
Hey.
from Aliyah.
I don't know who responded.
Who responded to the message?
Do you understand? Think about it. How do you expect me to, like even if like and I can still be cordial because you are indeed a VP and you're working, but I cannot build on a relationship like that. Are you getting where I'm coming from?
with what you are saying,
Do you remember that instance?
I don't understand. I don't remember.
But do you remember that work? There was a job I texted you on your Instagram.
And
are,
then
you,
you,
are you available? And the feedback
said,
I got was, you don't even greet face.
So if
No.
So
you get what I'm trying to say?
That's what
So
I'm saying.
yeah, we can work
That's
together.
what I'm saying. I should text me that thing. I will not put myself in a position to be on that level. No, I'm just
Go back again.
Yeah, but
no, let's say something. So
I want to land. I want to land.
it.
I'm giving you an example too. I want to land, right? So that's one example. And I cannot even remember what job it was or how the feedback came because I forget, like I've forgotten, right? But that, and then maybe another time something happens, something happens. So it's like, maybe you want to build on this relationship or you want things to be really cool with you and this person. But it's hard. As compared to another that, if she wronged you, she will feel wrong you when you confront her. You can come and apologize.
But I was confronted.
There's times where
that is my problem. I was never confronted.
There's times that she will be offended me, right? And then I go make you not say you are misbehaving or whatnot. He go accept say yes, she misbehaved. Then he will buy me dog food. You know, I get dog. So you understand? Like it is like you're showing that you are acknowledging that you are wrong. But if the other person, you never go acknowledge say he did wrong. Exactly.
And like, can I say something?
Do you get what I'm coming from? So it was hard for me to build that personal relationship.
I feel you.
I understand you. That example that you just gave, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember.
I love her and everything, right? I don't have any problem with it. She knows. But it's hard based on all of those things that have.
I understand. Me, the only problem I have with it is you were older than
yes,
her. You were very young, and you were still the manager of GW. You are supposed to like groom them. So it's not just about dance or work. It's about like building a family.
Dance with a purpose.
Yes.
So if a young girl like her at that time she's misbehaving, you have the right to put her right.
Yes.
No, but you know that you cannot always use this one.
If there's a chance for you to do that, and now the person wants to leave,
and the person leaves.
How will he do that?
No, but
and after the person left, after she left, she did a YouTube video.
No, I didn't do it after I left. When I left.
No, that it was. I didn't know if
it was before.
You were just joking on that thing, but you took it. All of the three of them took it so serious.
So that audition was before her birthday, right?
The audition was before.
Then that's why we didn't wish her. Because we did our audition. We did.
But you were Lisa was in a video.
Did you confront her about it?
Yes.
No.
This is the reason why.
Was there a confrontation?
No, but they said they didn't like the video.
But the audition.
Oh,
no,
they never did.
We heard it from places.
Oh yeah, we heard
it from places that you guys did.
Really?
Like the video. Yes, they didn't come and tell us.
You don't mean it, Aliyah.
Please.
Right.
Back then, they don't talk.
They don't say anything. They don't say. They just side you, unfollow you. That's what they tell you. So if
and her birthday was right after that.
I follow you.
It wasn't right after that. Because Lisa, you wish Lisa. Do you understand? It wasn't right after that. I go feel open that video. Where is it? I go feel open now.
Okay.
And I understand what he's saying. No. From management's point of view, he had conversations with my mother. Sometimes that is where he's saying that I think that you didn't reach. That's where it's coming from. Do you understand? So I also feel like my mom was very hostile to them in some situations, and I think that sometimes they thought it was me, because one time I also didn't have a conversation with Afrobeats, or you, no, it was you, and he was like, your mother said this, don't you know? And I was like, I don't know that.
I think I was there.
I was like, I don't know that my mother said anything like that.
But
you understand? So you and I never had a conversation.
Yes.
So it's not about putting on a child.
Yes.
First of all, it's not about putting on a child. If your mother comes to say something to me, right? If your mother comes to say something to me about DWP, where did she hear it from? Thank you. So you cannot. So I cannot just think that because the person is not here with us. So I feel like you had a conversation.
And as a 14, 15-year-old, I'm seeing that you are dropping someone at a house, going to see her in school. I am affected. If they pay me, you understand? You know they do me so. I stay further than her. You don't check on my safety. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like Pabos. It's not like but it hurts. You understand? And as a child, it hurts because the baby that you did with me, I was 18. So imagine we've been working since I was like 16. I'm also her age. Do you understand? It's also hurts me. So that's the only place I'm coming from.
And I'm going to acknowledge the fact that you were young and probably we took a lot of things too personal.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like because like she's saying, when we go and do certain performances, some of you have to take Uber and everything. Yes, and I mean you know like you also have to act like.
And look at where it goes today.
It's not like we studied this thing and said, oh, Charlie, we are professionals at this thing. We're also learning on the job as to how to guide you guys, with everything. Because for me, she was the youngest.
Hey, wait. The video was made 22nd January of 2021. This was after school, my wedding. After we finished the school and everything. So why didn't we wish?
I've told you guys, there's a reason why our relationship was not the best, right? Because certain comments were made to me, or certain things
I get the evidence. I get the evidence, bro.
Now, I feel like we've all moved past.
We have
those times. You have all grown up to be amazing, talents and everything. And the relationship that I have with her now is better. So we can obviously build on that relationship.
Yeah, word.
Right? Yeah. Come and give me a hug.
I like where we are getting to. I like where we're going.
I can boldly say this is the one thing we reconcile since all these conversations.
I want to say something. I want to say something to reconcile something. Yeah. So Rachel. So in the video.
And before you say something, I want to say that I used the wrong word when I said.
Yes, you nature. You said Lisa is greedy.
Yeah.
Why did you say that?
Yeah, and I want to make a statement. If you watch the video, I kept saying sometimes.
Yo, but so how can you say sometimes she's greedy?
What's the meaning of greedy? Can we check?
Yeah, I think it's
greedy means selfish.